We're back, and I have a match. Woo. My microphone is real loud all of a sudden. Don't know why. Alright, we're playing a giraffe. And we won the die roll. Alright, we got us an interesting start here. Birds of Paradise into Troll. I like that. We are playing Troll Worship, as you might be able to tell from the screen. Yeah, we're doing okay. We are 1 and 2 in our modern league here, but you know what? I got a cat on my shoulder, so I really can't complain too much. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It helps out the channel, makes me feel... Ooh, this is exactly what we wanted. It's exactly what we wanted. I was gonna say something about how I felt, but now I'm not. I don't care anymore. And we have the worship. Okay, so we need our opponent to just not kill our birds. And we'll be doing just fine. Just fine. I guess we also need our opponent not just kill us. We do potentially have... We potentially have the Eternal Witness. Potentially have the Eternal Witness. Question is going to be, do we block here? I think we might, actually. We have seen our Prowess opponents do insane things. Insane things. I think once we get down to worship, we should be okay. Manamorphose. Okay. Yeah, we need our opponents to just not remove birds. Opt. Alright, that's gonna be one big Swifty. Oh man, I'm so tempted to not block. You know what? It's a 3-4. Opponent does have 5 cards in hand. If they have a ton of free spells, we'll be dead. If we block, we're definitely not. So I guess the right thing to do is... Is the right thing to block or not? Actually, you know what? No, it's not. You know, it's not because if we just get down worship, which, hey, we lived. We get to get down worship here. I don't know that our opponent has any way to get out of worship. Unless they have anger main board. Opponent reading worship. That's right, opponent. That's right. We no longer need to fear your attacks. Next turn, we can get down Thrun. Well, potentially. We'll see if we actually are able to use our Horizon Canopy this turn. Yep, Manamorphose, sure. Really what we need our opponent to do is to continue to attack. Because as long as our opponent is attacking, that means we get to swing back. Love it, Art. Sure. I mean, I guess our opponent's playing blue, so maybe they have a way to bounce worship? Monastery Swiftseer, Scalding Tarn. We're gonna get to see a lot of our opponent's deck. Yeah, no blocks. Oops. Oh well. I guess this means we could have played Double Noble here. The Double Noble's actually pretty bad with Lava Dart sitting in the graveyard. Uh-huh. I guess we just play Thrun right now because we're not going to be able to play it next turn with Horizon Canopy. So, yeah, let's just play Thrun. And pass turn. Monastery Swiftspear can be played until the end of the turn. They play it. Has a Sprite Dragon, sure. I guess they could grow the Sprite Dragon pretty good, in which case We might have a hard time attacking, though I guess we have at least 2 attackers every turn at this point. Next turn we're going to get down Eternal Witness to get back our land, although we can't crack our fetch land. Unless they just decide not to attack. Ooh, they decided not to attack. That's pretty nice of them. So, yes. So let's go ahead and play our Eternal Witness. Yep, get back the land. Yes. Play the land and faster. So we do have to be careful because we cannot pay life anymore. Or rather, once this goes down to 1, we can no longer pay life, so. Manamorphosis. Sure. We need to yield to these. So this is actually going to be the problem, is the Sprite Dragon. Opponent's going to draw some cards. This is kind of where we wanted to be, though. This is exactly where we wanted to be. Cavity Township would be pretty nice here. Alright, we're going to crack this now. We are officially down to 1. We can no longer use Horizon Canopy at all. Oh, Sarah's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. So I think we're going to play Sarah here. See if we can't get our opponent to at least attack Sarah. Our opponent's not scooping here, which leads me to believe they either have a way to deal with our enchantment or are just hoping to time us out. So I do want to be mindful of that. No attacks. Opponent has too many cards in hand for us to attack. Cast a lightning bolt on the angel. Yeah, which reduces it down to a 1/1. This is unfortunate. Opponent ending the turn. Okay. Field of Ruin. Doesn't do anything for us. I don't know that it necessarily does. Let's go ahead and crack this right now. Another troll. Okay. We're going to play Noble. And then we're going to start attacking here, I think. I mean, I'm sure... Non-combat. Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, we're going to attack here, attack here. We have double regen... I don't know what that was. Double regenerate available, which I'm sure we'll need. But we are eventually going to have to start attacking, so... Lightning Bolt. Targeting our Birds of Paradise. Okay, well, let's add green with Birds of Paradise. We'll just go ahead and pay for Thrun right now. Blocks there, blocks there. Okay, and we'll activate Regenerate on this troll as well. Alright, they do have a Lava Dart. Sure. So they're going to make their stuff bigger than my stuff. That's fine. Alright. If they want to start attacking Sarah with Sprite Dragon, they certainly can. They only have one card in hand, though. I guess they've got the Lava Darts to pump everything up. We've got, what, 2 Lava Darts? Okay. Yeah, goes at Sarah. That's fine. Sarah's gone. Maybe we should have just started taking up Sarah to begin with, but I'm not too worried about it. Path to Exile's real good here. Let's go to combat. Boop, boop. No blocks. Opponent down to 6. All right. Well, that means we get to play, let me see here. 2, 3, yeah, we can play another troll. And a noble. And leave path up, just in case. Light us up the stage. Sure. Soulscar, Monastery Swift Spear. Sure, so a couple more creatures. Okay. If our opponent attacks here, I think probably no matter what our opponent does here, we're just going to path this Sprite Dragon. Yeah, let's just do this now. Have a land, opponent. They are pretty lands. They are pretty lands. There's like so many different types of basic land these days. Rising Canopy as a redraw. Skyclave Apparition. I don't know that we necessarily care about Skyclave Apparition. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Alright. We're going to attack our opponent here with 3 creatures. Opponent has Lava Darts that they can use against our nobles, which is, I'm assuming, what they're going to do. They do have to block 2 things, at the very least. Blocks, 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 blocks. I don't know if you want to do that. Okay, sure, yeah. We're just gonna do this now with these 2, so why not? Sure, this is fine. I don't know if we actually kill any of their stuff here. We'll find out. I guess it depends on how many Lava Darts they decide to cast. Yep, all my nobles are dead. All my trolls are alive. We did kill a Swift Spear. And our opponent had to get rid of all of their Lava Darts? Yes. Draws a mountain. Cracks the Islet. For 2nd card. See, this is the deck we wanted to face. Not Tron. Okay, well, I guess we just like, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have just enough to attack with everything. I think we're also gonna attack with E-Witness. Because I think at this point it doesn't matter. So attack, 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 attack. Does our opponent block? They do. They do. Okay, blocks one of everything. Okay. How many spells you got in hand, opponent? How many spells? How many lands? Mutagenic growth. Alright, well, there we go. We're just gonna do this all now, because why not? And then we'll hit F6. Our Eternal Witness will die. Looks like we still kill a Soulscar Mage, unless they have another instant or sorcery here, which is likely. Yeah, bolt to... I don't even know what they bolted. Something. I think they may have bolted their own creature. Because it just doesn't matter. Opponent, 0 cards in hand. Which means their chump blocks are going to be exactly that. Attack, attack, attack. Blocks, blocks, and doesn't block. Alright. Alright, we're going to keep Apparition away from the battlefield so that if they have any targeted spells, they have to target their own things. Yep, opponent skips it up. Alright, we actually ended on positive time there as well, which is kind of nice. Alright, so we're going to bring in Knights of Autumn's, Swords of Fire and Ices, Marks of Asylum, and Burnt and Forged Tenders. So what are we going down? We're going to go down... We're going to go down a couple of Skyclave Apparitions. Skyclave is good in the sense they can get rid of their creatures, but bad in that it just gets bolted. Net of the Reliquary goes away. I don't know about Net of the Reliquary. I convinced myself to put in Knight of the Reliquary, and now I'm just like, should I have done that thing? Was that a good thing that I did? I don't know that it was. And does Sarah make the cut? Does Sigarda make the cut? I don't know if Sigarda makes the cut. You know what though? Skyclave can get rid of the dragon. We only have so many removal spells for the dragon. The dragon can just like stonewall us for a while, so maybe we do that over Sarah. I don't think we're ever getting to Sarah's ultimate. Alright, we got 2 games. 2 games to do exactly what we just did. And if it comes to it, we'll be on the play for game 3, which is where we want to be against this deck. I think being on the play versus being on the draw is definitely different. Maybe we should have brought in our graveyard stuff, because they have like lava darts. I don't remember if they were playing Luris. I don't think they were playing Luris. Let's find out. They're not playing Luris. Hooray. Whew, got a show. So obviously the best part of last game was that we got birds down turn 1 and it didn't immediately die. I think our opponent's certainly going to be watching for that this time around, which means that it like absolutely will. Ooh. All right, we're going to keep this. We're going to test out Mark of Asylum and see how good it is. See how bad it is. We also have Forged Tender. Forged Tender seems pretty sweet. Okay, we have a lot of lands, so let's go ahead and play this. We're going to crack it. I think we actually get just a Plains here. Maybe, if our opponent lets us. Yeah, I think my biggest worry when in our last game was that I was just going to end up with less time, because they can, I mean, they're pretty quick. Like, their deck is quick. So, yeah, there's the Sprite Dragon. There is the Sprite Dragon. Can't pump it this turn, which is nice. Well, I guess they can if they have like a free spell or whatever. Alright, well, Forge Tender will block. We'll F6 and see how much damage we take. Alright, not that much. Hey, we have a worship. We have a worship. We have a worship. Alright, Mark of Asylum. I'm just gonna read this one because nobody plays Mark of Asylum in Modern. Nobody plays it. We will pass the turn right on back. No attacks from us. This is gonna make it so that it's pretty hard for our opponent to win once we get down Worship. They could have some way, of course, to get rid of enchantments with like a bounce spell or something. I don't know if they have. I don't know how many. Lava Dart's face, yes. But this is a thing that you do, opponent. Alright, we're gonna always yield to this. Always yield to that. Yep. Alright, can we get to this worship on time? Can we get to the worship on time? Is gonna be the question. Alright. Block the Soulscar Mage, take 4. Potentially 6 if they want to crack this Lava Dart now. I think next turn we're going to have to get down Skyclave Apparition to get rid of one of the dragons. Because that's getting painful. Opponent does sacrifice the land, so they're down to 2 lands. They're going to hit us for 6. Stoneforge Mystic. This is awkward because of mana. But I think... Oops. Nope. Alright, Skyclave is Apparition to eat a dragon. And say go. Opponent cannot bolt our stuff. They can Stomp. If they do have Stomp, there's a couple other spells that preventing damage. Lightning Bolt to the face. Alright. Alright. Oh no, are we not going to be able to... We're not going to be able to shotgun our fetch. That's not good. Oh, just attacks with the Sprite Dragon. Okay. Oh, but we still can't shotgun our fetch. Huh. Awkward. So we need to draw an untapped land or we die? I guess another... That doesn't do it. Oh. Can we find a path? Oh, alrighty then. On to game 3. Well, that was awkward with our lands there. A little awkward. Do we change anything? I don't know if we... I could maybe see bringing in Relic, but I think we also just need, like maybe cutting the Skyclave was a mistake. Maybe we cut an E-Witness for that? Or is Night Autumn not even actually that good? Just to, like, gain us some life? Gaining us some life could be really good, but... Yeah, I guess we'll cut an E-Witness. Maybe we take out sort of Feast and Famine, actually. Bring back E-Witness. Yeah, let's run it like that. Run it like that. Alright, so we need non-awkward mana. If we had the Worship, if any untapped land, or just one less point of damage from our opponent, and we would have had it there. Would have had it. Okay, this is a little awkward in terms of painful mana. We're going to keep it because we've got a Burnton, we've got Skyclave, we've got Sylvan Caryatid. So, we've got some things. Caryatid is nice because it's a non-boltable bird. It just costs 2 mana instead of 1, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And in Troll Worship, we are beggars. I did cut Caryatid down to 2. Originally the deck played 4 because it's got hexproof, so like, you know, that's a good thing or something. Oh man, our opponent like definitely has a bolt here. So we're gonna get down our Caryatid while we can. What do you got, opponent? Steam Vent's tapped. All right. All right, and no attacks from us. We are on the defensive here. We're gonna leave Burnt and Forge Tender back forever. Cast a Sprite Dragon. Okay, well we have a path to deal with that, thankfully. Yeah, gets in for 1. Ooh, and there's a Worship. Do we just get Worship down right now? Well, we can. I think we just do. I think we just get down Worship. And see if our opponent can deal with it. We have 2 creatures that are pretty hard for them to kill. We're just barely up on time. Just barely up on cards in library. Metamorphose to make their dragon big. Sure, we don't care about your dragon. Fiery Islet, lightning bolt to the face. That's fine. We don't have much mana pretty soon here. Actually, awkwardly enough, we're gonna be down to 2 mana. You can bolt our face all you want, opponent. All you want. Alright, brings us down to 1. Not even in the worship sense, just in the actual sense. Sure. Alright, so we can no longer play some of our spells, which is fine. We're going to play this Stoneforge Mystic. We're going to go get a Batterskull. And we're going to say go. No attacks. Alright. Alright. Can you bounce Worship? Anger doesn't do it here. Kozilek's Return deals 2 damage to each creature. And it is not a red spell. Okay, but that doesn't get rid of Caryatid. It is a little lock. Or wait, no, it deals. Oh, it deals. Okay, no. It deals 2. It deals 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you got rid of everything but Caryatid. Caryatid lives, and you cannot. Okay, no attacks. You cannot target Caryatid. Alright, Temple Garden tapped and go. Next turn we can play Apparition. Cracks Fire Islet. Yeah, Caryatid saving the day there. If that had been a Birds. Opponent deciding whether to attack. Yep. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. Well, I think our best bet actually here is to get down... Stoneforge Mystic. And then keep up Path. I will use this ability. I will grab a Sword of Fire and of Ice. I will say go. Alright, so Anger does do it now. Anger would kill us. At this point. So we do need to... path one of their creatures now. This turn, just in case. I don't know if they actually run anger or not. Clearly they could. Lightning bolt targeting a stone forge. Sure. Whatever. Whatever. I didn't even want it. I didn't even want that stone forge. I want this cat. Come on up and purr into the microphone. Okay, opponent is attacking for fun. Alright, well, we're gonna path this little guy. Little spritey. Little sprite. Give our opponent another land. Doing exactly as I taught you. And then I guess we're gonna apparition to get rid of Sprite Dragon. So our opponent has 0 threats. So that even if they anger, it doesn't necessarily get us here. Lava darts, sure. I mean, hey, whatever you need to do, opponent. Whatever you need to do. Yep, gets their little toucan. A 2-2. The 2-2 that does not have prowess, thankfully. This is a land that we can never cast. Or rather, we can never use. So I guess we just play Eternal Witness. What do we get? I guess we get a path. And I almost cut Eternal Witness, huh? Alright, pass the turn to our opponent. I have to imagine our opponent must have some way out of this. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. Would not mind finding a troll. Though I guess we don't have enough mana to troll. I should have played this Windswept Heath, just in case. Second worship. I guess we just play sword here. We can't equip it, but we can play it. I guess there's an argument too to go get Stoneforge Mystic. What is drawing cards? Opting. I mean, hey, they could have like a cryptic out of the sideboard. Because why not? Plays the Spirebuff Canal. I like seeing them draw more lands. I like more lands. I guess we should also think about cracking our canopies. Temple Garden. Okay. Well, we're going to equip a sword. At least attempt to. Opponent's got the bolt. Lava dart. Oh, they have a lava dart. Right, out of their graveyard. Sure. That's fine. Okay, so that doesn't happen. Sure. So we'll pass the turn. Crack a Horizon Canopy at end of turn. Do you have something else to play? No. We might just equip the Sword of Fire and Ice to a Sylvan Caryatid, because we got nothing better to do with it. Oh, wait. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to have 6 through their turn. I want to crack my canopies. Start drawing real magic cards. Sacrifice. Nobles. A card. They have Lava Dart though, so. Hey, it's a usable land. What are we even doing here? We have enough to play Batterskull. So I guess we just play Batterskull, next turn equip it with a sword? That seems pretty alright. Can you deal with a Batterskull? Still ahead on time, too. Not by much, but if it comes down to it. Plays Spirebuff Canal. And see, now Anger is also not a simple out either. We also get to start gaining life next turn, and a whole heck of a lot of it with this Sword of Fire and Ice. Plus Noble. Well, I guess they can Lava Dart Noble, but... I'm really thinking on whether or not to attack with this illusion here. Alright. Alright, well, we're going to go to equip. Tell me what you got. I suppose there's also an argument to play Second Worship in case they have a way to deal with it, but we're not doing that this turn. Let's begin combat. So our opponent, no, they did not dart the Hierarch before its Exalted ability came into effect, so we're going to attack for 7. Let's see, let's deal 2 damage to this target, just so it can't block later. And we draw a Stoneforge Mystic. Alright, we are back up to 8, which means we get to crack our fetch. In fact, I think we're just going to do it now. Temple Garden, untapped. Play Worship number 2. Just in case. And pass it on back to our opponent. I mean, there are cards in Magic that could beat us from this position. I will certainly not say that there's nothing our opponent can do. I don't know if this deck has anything that they can do to beat this, what we have so far. But we're going to find out, because our opponent is sticking it out here. Sticking it out. I have to imagine they brought in something. All right, Lava Dart targeting our face. Sure. Light up the stage. That makes sense. Makes sense. Bedlam Reveler. Alright. Sure. Seems good. Draws you some extra cards. You're so cute. Look at you. Look at you. Alright. Alright. What do you have, opponent? What do you have? Meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Can't do too much of that. Copyright infringement. Slapped. Is our opponent just gonna run out the clock? Nope, here we go. Wild Slash. Okay, down to 1. Yep, so it does not prevent the damage. It just changes it to 1 damage. Yep. But that is tricky. I like that they brought that in. But yeah, Worship does not prevent damage. It instead reduces the amount of life to 1 instead of... It's weird. It's weird. Because, like, if you read that in the real world, you'd be like, well, yeah, of course this does that. Like, obviously, that's what that means. But in Magic, words are very important. Sometimes too important. But, you know, what you gonna do? Old cards. Old cards. Cast the Soul Scar Mage. Alright. I mean, we're going to Apparition and Path to get rid of your stuff, and then we're just going to attack in. Actually, we can just attack in. It doesn't matter because we have protection from blue and from red. So this does literal nothing. Stoneforge does nothing here. Birds does nothing. So let's just go ahead and get in right now. Exalted triggers. We get in for 7. Opponent can't block. We will ping down Swift Spear. Actually, I guess we should ping down Soulscar Mage, because at this point they're the same, but Soulscar Mage is better. I'm just so afraid. And then I guess we will play out our Skyclave Apparition. Just to make it so that they have less attackers, potentially. Alright, pass back. Alright, opponent, you have to deal with our board and our creatures, our worships, our every color that you're playing creature, and time. Down to 5 minutes. We're going to F6 here. Yep. Drawing more cards, and they scoop it up. GG, well played, opponent. Man, what a grindy matchup against red-blue Prowess. This is exactly what we wanted this deck to do. Pretty happy to run into them, because that's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for. And we are now 2-2. We have the possibility of going 3-2 with Troll Worship in a Modern League. And you know what? Honestly, no matter what happens in our next matchup, I'm still excited that this deck does anything at all. Pretty silly, pretty fun. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you love this crazy jank. And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Thank you for watching High Ground MTG with co-hosts Kai Guy and Spiny Mouse. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click that like button. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on future episodes of High Ground MTG. For even more videos, be sure to check out our playlists so that you can have the high ground.